I'm Fiona Grady. I'm a site-responsive artist. I work across a variety of mediums, including vinyl window installations, wall drawing, projections, and works on paper, which includes screen printing. My work recognises the relationship between architecture, installation art and decoration, often looking at traditional mediums such as stained glass windows and also the egg tempera wall drawings in a contemporary context, such as this one, working with coloured vinyl window installations. This artwork is titled Vanishing Points, and it's a reference to the A-frames of the Brunswick Centre, particularly sort of looking down the corridors. And I've layered a few different colours, so it's working with two different blues and then also purple and pink transparent coloured vinyl. And I've also used a new vinyl, which is dichroic, which essentially changes colour depending on what angle you're looking at it. For the residency, I wanted to look at ways of kind of capturing elements of the architecture and sort of really zoning in on little details of the work. So I got some mirrored perspex sheets, which I had laser cut into different shapes. And I walked around the building with these mirrored pieces, trying to pick up details of the architecture of the building. So I do a lot of printmaking in my studio practice, and I find prints, particularly sort of screen prints, is a really helpful way to start with kind of like a core image. So for the prints I used interlocking triangles, which again sort of reference the stepped architecture and A-frame of the building. And with the screen prints, what I did is I made a sort of photo stencil, which I then printed. But I also introduced the texture of the concrete walls into the prints, giving a nod to the architectural style of the building, but then actually kind of bringing the material and the medium of the building into the prints at the same time. But my attitude with the residency was really to kind of capture lots of materials and experiment with different ideas and really kind of build a bit of a body of starting points and then sort of see how they develop and what will kind of naturally transition from that into then the end point of an exhibition. I've really enjoyed working with the building because it was just really worthwhile to come back and spend a focused period of time learning about the building. And we also talked to Brendan Woods, who's an architect that lives within the centre, so it was really helpful to have his insight about how the building was planned and how it's sort of like the plans changed over time, and again sort of collecting all these resources which, you know, I'll be able to use at a later date and maybe will develop into bigger projects too.